Hey guys, after a bit of a break over the Christmas period, we're back at Jeddah Corniche Circuit in Saudi Arabia for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Although classed as the fastest street circuit in the world, for me it isn't a street circuit as it's purpose built, but that's another argument. As we slow down for the slowest part of the circuit, probably should have got into second just to get a bit more rotation, but that's okay. Take the Max Verstappen route, we're just clipping that barrier there. So currently P3. As I go towards this ridiculously fast section, blind corner after blind corner. So it's currently P3, Rob and Matty on the front row. Matty's the car in front of us, who's hopefully going to provide us with a bit of a tow. Rob does go slightly faster, but we're purple in that first sector, so we'll see where we can go. Oh, too much understeer there, we understeered wide. We're still up there by 1.5 tenths. So it still might be good enough for the front row. Easy to get a snap of oversteer coming through there as well. This track of course designed by, not by Herman Tub, but by his son. Herman Tub being very famous in designing F1 circuits that are usually quite bland, but they ripped up the rulebook for this one. And so we're still following Matty. I think we're noticeably closer to him. This is a good lap, 2.5 tenths up. Get it slow down. Make sure there's a good exit here. We don't do the Max Verstappen that time, clip the ball. Matty pits. And we're a 1/10.5 off pole. And it's quite a field spread here, so really happy with that lap. I wonder if I hadn't have understeered so much in the cambered corner, whether I could have been slightly closer. But a good pole lap by Rob, and happy to be on the first row of the grid. And so here we are near the Red Sea. That's 4, 3, 2, 1. Lights out and away we go. Rob gets bogged down in the second phase. We're going to be side by side with him, and we're going to take the lead. Probably the best start we've had all season. Rob may have had problems, I'm not sure what happened. But we're in the lead. And so this will give us a clearer idea of what exactly happened. So actually I think it was Michelando directly behind me got a really good start. We just came out better. Gave Rob the space. Around the outside into turn 2, and that's the lead of the race. Must have been an instant on that first corner, which doesn't surprise me here, but no safety car at the moment. And based on quali, this may be a 2-horse race between me and Rob, although Matty always has race pace as well, although he's not in our DRS zone at the moment, and I'd want to keep him there, to be honest. Oh, I'm possibly reading the timing screen slightly wrong. Yeah, that would make sense that I am at this moment. We did 2 laps, quick laps on these tyres, and I think everyone else only did the one where you saw Matty from my lap in quali. He didn't even bother completing a lap on those set of tyres, so the tyres will be slightly fresher than mine. DRS not yet here, of course. Dion Evans has retired. Well, that's a VSC.
Slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your...
So the VSC ended the end of lap 2. Got Rob directly behind us. And if my maths are correct, we've definitely now broken DRS to Marty in 3rd. Rob's definitely got pace at this phase of the Grand Prix. Such a quick track, we don't quite hit the apex there. Rob may get a run on us here. Stick on the RS to defend. Tyres were cold after the VSC period, and that's letting Matty catch up with us. Oh, and that's wide. A lot of understeer going through there. Rob is side by side with us, just briefly. We should be able to power the natural curve of that corner letters. And let's set Matty close up as well. And this is a scrap. This is going to be a scrap going forward. I don't think Rob's going to be able to make a move here, but we need a good exit through here. There is a DRS zone here. There's 3 on this track. Very, very difficult to defend from DRS here, as Rob's even closer now. I'm going to play the tactical game. I'm going to show him that inside line and let him have it. Because what will hopefully happen now is I'll have a very, very good exit from here. And I'll have DRS myself, although Matty had a good exit as well. We're on the outside of Rob now, going down the start-finish straight. And we've made that move stick, I think, but we're going to run wide. I wasn't sure if Rob was going to make a move up the inside. We're going to hold on to P1 though. Rob held on to P2 as well. I think Matty was boxed in behind us and couldn't make the move stick on Rob. What a scrap this is. Only 25 laps of course. Second longest circuit after Spa-Francorchamps. Something very, very different to Spa-Francorchamps. And that's Mick retired, and where does that end up? And that's a full safety car. It's too early to pit yet though. And so we'll lead the field away. The green Aston Martin safety car has left us. Should probably add at this point as well that all Matty has to do is finish a place in front of Rob and he will be champion this season. So I expect Rob to be a lot more aggressive than Matty, because Matty's still got another 4 races that he can win the championship, he's quite clear. But I expect Rob to be a little slightly more aggressive as we go in the restart. I think we've managed that quite well. Yeah, we have, that was fine. Although that was wide and the car got a little bit squirmy on the colder tyres. What's going to aid us here is there's no DRS for a couple of laps. And to be honest, I'm wondering from here, there's a yellow flag somewhere. That's cleared quite quickly, I think. And I'm wondering from here if the undercut may help me. I don't know how important. I imagine track position is quite important. As Ripley retires, that's not going to bring out a safety car yet. I'm wondering if I pit this lap, I will have some free air. Possibly. To put some laps down.
There's been an incident on track resulting in loose debris. Fortunately, the marshals have managed to clear it up in time and there are no plans for a safety car right now.
It'll be interesting to see how we manage this. Matty's not yet quite in this battle. I think he's sparring at the moment with Michelando.
Understood, stopping this lap.
And so, going just off Rob's pace, I am going to pit this lap. And I'm going to stick on a set of mediums and try and go to the end. Mindset being is we won't see a safety car for a while. And so I've come out 14th, last of the runners, but that's fine. I was expecting some clean air. Oh, and there's a crash ahead. Who's that? That's Brown Dog facing the wrong way. Fingers crossed that doesn't lead to a safety car, because that will ruin this strategy that I've got going. I think we're lucky. I think Brown Dog got going again. Yeah, he did. So we're going to carry on. Scammer, I think, was a part of that. He may have some wing damage. I think he did. He literally couldn't turn the corner at snail speed there. Until lap 9, position 12, 5.5 seconds behind Rodders ahead of us. And so then on lap 11 I've caught up with Rodders. Quite a few people are pitted. And so we've caught up with Rodders. We should have DRS here. He'll be struggling on all the tyres. We're getting the slipstream pull out. DRS on, bit of ERS just to get us there. Give him space on the inside and drive straight clean around the outside of him. And away we go now, Metcalf with 3.5 seconds ahead.
You made it look easy.
So who knows where our strategy's going with this one now. It's going to be interesting. We need to put in some really fast laps, and these are all personal bests. I fear slightly I may have gone too early. Has Metcalf had an accident? Has he gone off the road somewhere? Caught up very quickly to him. And I believe Niari pitted under the safety car, I think. What do you mean? He's in a very good position currently. So we're going to catch up to Metcalf now. Here's Metcalf, those are the tyres he started on. He's struggling. This will give me a good indicator that Rob and Matty are also struggling on theirs. Metcalf runs wide there, need to be a bit careful here. This will lose us a bit of time. He runs wide again, off the track. Thank you very much. And so it's time to try and catch up with Niari now. Just keep putting in the fast laps. This lap will be slightly slower because we have traffic. Definitely catching the area at this point. Not by as much as I'd want to though. And I think it's half tempted to use all my ERS. Half tempted to save some later for when I have to defend. So Matty's in the pits. Matty pits. So this will be interesting to see where we are. Rob's also pitted. Where are we in comparison with them two? Niari's going to take the lead of the race. So I think we've passed Matty. Rob's going to come out. We're going to stay. Oh, there's a bit of contact. Pit lane here, not the greatest in the world. And by the time I was turning the corner, I didn't realise Rob was there. I don't think he's got any damage. So I'll just see here. Because I'm through here. No, that should be fine. No contact. I'm just hard racing, in my view. So sorry, it's Bilton Matt who's currently leading. Niari P2, Bilton Matt's going to have to pit soon. Niari is the net leader at this point, I believe. So we got quite a bit of a gap on Matty. We didn't on Rob. We'll be on fresher tyres and will be quicker than us. So I did save a very small amount of ERS. But he's firmly going to be in our DRS zone now, I think. And it's very difficult to defend on that start-finish straight. As Bilton Matt does pit, so Niari's about to take the lead. That wasn't a great corner. And Rob may get the run on us now. I'm running out of ERS, I'm going to need it elsewhere because I think Matty's going to be on our case soon. That's Rob. Oh, this contact! We just about stay on the track and we just about keep our position. I didn't have anywhere else to go. I think Rob ran deeper than he thought he might. No harm done. And so we just about survived that. And of course, me and Rob battling. We've let Matty catch up. It's also lost us some time to Niari in front of me as well. Niari lost a lot of time through that section of corners. Challenge completed, well done me. Not sure exactly what I've done. This is my first league race with manual gears. I just started to feel comfortable with, and to be honest, I'm quite enjoying them. What I need to do is I need to get within a second of Niari. So I'm in that DRS train that can defend me. It's not going to help here though. My ERS is dangerously low now as well. So I assume Rob's going to stream past me. He is.
Okay, keep on in.
Can I use the same tactic? No, I don't think I can, because Rob will have DRS, I believe. Yes, he does. So that's a position lost. So as it stands, the championship will go to the next race in Abu Dhabi. As it stands. And that's why I do. Rob touched the... Did he touch the wall? He might have done. We're not quick enough to have a run here though. In fact, he's got DRS saves him, I think. But Matty is now within a second of us as well. So yet again, there's multiple cars battling for the lead, Niari being the front car. We seem to get a better exit than Rob through there. He must be using his ERS to get closer to Niari, I think. I don't think he'll make a move in this corner though, but he'll be setting himself quite nicely up when he has DRS. There's a chance we might be close enough to Niari, you know, to follow Rob through. We're going to try it. Rob's going to peel on the outside, we're going to try exactly the same. Is it going to work? Oh, we're boxed in slightly. We'll give Niari room on the inside. We're going to understeer slightly. Oh, no, we touched the wall. No harm done, I don't think. And so we're going to keep her on the outside going here. But that gap's getting closer, closer. Niari's in the wall. Wow. I think Niari's got wing damage from that, so he misses that corner. Where's Matty in all this? Oh, we got a shove up the rear as well, just for good effect. But that might be Rob checking out of the race now, because we're not in DRS range. So this is how it happens. We tried to follow Rob through. We gave Niari space, but we also understeered, so we were very tight to the wall. I think Niari must have understeered as well, so we had to touch the wall there, and then we're side by side going up the straight. Ah, there it is. Not 100% sure what happens. I had to keep my foot in, otherwise Marty was going to get past me. I thought Niari would have enough space, but there's no harm done. Not for me anyway. That's probably the race lost at this point. Matty and Rob, sorry, I'm at fresher tyres.
Green flag.
Matty's catching me now. Yellow flag somewhere. My engineer keeps telling me to change strategy, but I think I'm quite comfortable I can do these mediums now to the end. Gamble hasn't quite worked, and I'd like to think I'm guaranteed third place at this point. Although Rob's isn't streaking away from us. We're going to have to do battle with Matty soon. Oh, and that's why the Matty's going to have a really good run on us now. Have to start finish straight. And we've run out of ERS, and there he goes. I suppose my only opportunity now is Matty speeds away. I follow him in the DRS wake. We have a little 2-carriage DRS train with Matty. We can catch up to Rob that way and see what scraps we can pick up. On lap 17 we're still on for a podium here. Not by taking corners like that, we're not though.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Get to my engineer, asked me to change strategy. Maybe I should have listened to him when he advised me not to pit on lap 8, but there we are. It was worth a gamble. And I'll tell you what, Matty is catching up to Rob by quite a rate of knots here. I don't think he's yet in his DRS zone. We need to make sure we hold on to Matty's DRS. Oh, actually, he is. Where on earth that speed come from? I'm not surprised that's the fastest lap. That was some pace. And Matty's going to have a look on the outside. He's not going to make that. Ooh. We now have enough rotation in the car, otherwise we may have been able to take advantage slightly there. And so back in this, you know, we can pick up some scraps here. And it'll be interesting to see the two title rivals, what kind of dynamic they have here.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
Matty can afford to be aggressive, but he can also afford to just sit where he is and win it next week. So we may see some controversy, who knows. But as long as we stay in this DRS train, I think we're fine for the people behind us now. And so, lap 18, we're within half a second of the race leader. For some reason, I don't know if it's because I'm using manual gears, I'm not sure, I can never get the rotation quite right for that corner. As Matty pulls out to make a move. Yeah, he's going to make that move. Made the move before they got to the corner. And so as it stands, Matty is your championship winner. That was wide. Will we see any shenanigans a la Lewis and Max 2021? Rob needs to be aggressive now. He needs to make the overtake on Matty. He'd also really like me to make an overtake on Matty. Still being told to change strategy, not with 6 laps to go. And this could turn into an IndyCar race with slipstream, etc. Like the old races at Monza when there was no fiddly chicanes. So will Rob make a move here? DRS on this straight is very, very powerful. Be interesting to see. He's going to pull out. Oh, they're side by side going into the braking zone. What can we pick up here? Oh, we thought of the inside of Matty, but he shuts that off. Nicely defended by Matty. So 5 laps to go. And the 3 leaders are still within a second of each other. Fantastic. Ooh, that's missed the apex slightly there.
Available on the MFD.
Not sure why my engineer hasn't got a hint yet. Ooh, we just clipped that wall. And it ran us slightly wide and picked up a warning. I think that's our second warning. We're in danger here actually of losing that DRS. No, we took that corner better than Matty, we'll be fine. And so as we passed Metcalf, as we lap him, I think Rob was hoping for a slipstream or DRS off him, he didn't get either. And so Matty's back in the lead. And so the championship pendulum swings another way. And I wonder, is it worth saving all the ERS for the last lap? Oh, that's not going to work, we get a snap of oversteer. I don't believe we'll have DRS now. That's after that I think I'm going to have to make do with P3. What a race it's been. And that's a retirement, that's Brown Dog. We retired. Something off the safety car, wow.
But officials aren't looking to push for a safety car right now, just be careful.
And the decision now is, do I go into softs?
Okay,
I'm going to, I've got nothing else to lose. It's a no-brainer at this point. Should get out in front of Bilt and Matt. Although, wow, Matty's back the field up. You're looking at that with 3.5 seconds over Delta at the moment. So Matty giving himself the option of what he wants to do, and I think Matty's going to stay out. And I think he wants everyone else to stay out. Wow, that's 4 seconds. I think we're going to pit. It was late, but we're going to pit. And oh wow, what happened to Rob? I think Rob may have damaged his front wing. Getting into the pit lane. Driving in anger, I presume. There will be questions asked about those tactics.
Go, exit now. We're racing on the exit.
And just like F1 2021 at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix,
Up to speed now.
we're going to see a controversial end to a title fight. Wow. Well, that did, of course. It allowed Bilt and Matt to get ahead of us. And so as we go to the restart, Matty's leads 2 seconds already. We're going to need to get rid of Bilt and Matt very, very, very quickly. If we've got any chance of winning this race. Matty had Metcalf as well in between Bilt and Matt and himself. So what can we do on these soft tyres? We're stuck in traffic at the moment, as is Rob behind me. Won't have DRS for this 2-lap shootout, of course. Can we make a move around the outside? No, we can't. What's Rob? Oh, Rob thought about it. Right, we do get ahead of Metcalf. We need to get ahead of Bilt and Matt ASAP. Rob's going to try and be super aggressive because he's got a championship on the line. Bilt and Matt runs wide there. Will we get a run on him? Ooh, we might do. We're getting closer, we're getting closer. We're on the outside. He's not going to let us. He shuts that off. Try and get a run on him here. Oh, we've hit the back of him. Luckily no damage. We're going to carry on. And so the gap to Matty is 2 seconds.
This is your final lap.
Rob followed me through as well. So half a second, turn 1. Chase is on. It's another 3/10. We're still going. Pretty much a whole tank of ERS to go through as well. Wanted as much rotation as I could there, so I went down to 3rd gear. Right, within that second, we won't get DRS though. We are on a mission here. We've dropped Rob. Rob's not going to be near us. He's a second down the road. That's another purple sector. We can't really do much more than this. Look at that, the gap's in the 4/10. 3/10. 2/10. Will we make a move up the inside? No. We weren't close enough to make the dive bomb. As Matty crosses the line to win. Matty celebrates the win and a World Championship. There will be a stewards' inquiry following the race about what happened behind the safety car. So this may not be over yet. So very much a Toto Wolff versus Christian Horner vibe going to happen for the next few days for the stewards. But we finished P2, we started P2, and we were P2 by 3/10 of a second. Fastest lap as well, which always helps. That's pretty much, with Skarma finishing 9th, that confirms 4th place for us in the championship.